question I get asked a lot is how to motivate a friend or family member to get in shape or lose weight. When you discover the fitness lifestyle, it's really, um, it's kind of like you've discovered this big secret and you want to share it with everybody. And when you discover that not everyone wants to hear all about it, it's a little disheartening, especially if it's somebody that you know that is obese and is maybe having some health problems or showing signs of having future health problems, whether it's type 2 diabetes or stroke or heart disease, things like that. I've got to straighten this a little bit. Hang on, bear with me. So people want to know how to motivate them to get healthy, which is completely honorable, and it's a natural thing to want the ones that you love to get fit and be healthy and enjoy the increased confidence and happiness and everything that goes along with that. But let me tell you something. I'll tie it in. It's going to sound like it has nothing to do with anything. I have a skin condition called keratosis pilaris, and it is where the skin produces too much keratin, and it causes your causes the skin on my legs to be like sandpapery and to have all these red bumps on them. Not cute at all, especially when your legs are like this color. This is the color of my legs. So they're really pale, and then I've got these little red bumps all over them, especially in the winter, and it's not cool. It looks like little pimples even. It's gross, really, honestly. I wear pants pretty much year round, partially because of that. But again, in the summer it's not as bad. If I have a tan, even if it's just a spray tan, it's not noticeable. But let me show you this. So there's this lotion called Amlactin. My light is super bright, so it's kind of hard to see. This will pretty much help take care of it. I've had that lotion for a year and used it once. I know it's going to help. I know it's going to make my legs look nicer. I know that it was worth the money that I spent on it. It's like a $25 bottle of lotion. I don't like the feel of lotion on my legs. So I have to get to a point where the discomfort of not liking how my legs look has to outweigh the discomfort of not liking the feel of lotion on my legs. No one can get me there. No one can make me put the lotion on. No one can convince me that I need to. I have to come to that decision on my own. And so the same goes with fitness. Whoever you are wanting to encourage to get healthy, they already know. I would say 90%. I mean, there may be some people who are kind of in a fog and not acknowledging reality, but they already know they need to get fit, and they already know you're into fitness. And so my best advice is lead by example, and don't shove it down their throats. Don't talk about it all the time, and just do the best you can to encourage them. If they happen to mention that they want to adopt some healthy habits, encourage them. Don't go overboard. It's a really you have to ride the fence on that one, because if you're too overzealous when they decide to do it, if you're too overzealous, you're going to scare them and they're going to retreat. But you also want to encourage that because they're letting you know for a reason. So the best thing you can do is just say, you know what? I think that's awesome. If you have questions, please let me know. If I don't know the answer, I will find out. And just let them know that they have somebody there who's on their side. That's the best you can do. it took me, I had really unhealthy habits when I first got married. I was, well, not when I got married, but before that, a year or two before that, I was smoking like a pack of cigarettes a day and drinking way too much. My spending habits were out of control. I had this whole host of bad habits that I knew were bad habits, but I wasn't ready to change them. And then when I met my husband, he didn't have most of those bad habits. And so he didn't tell me I had to change. He just led by example. And little by little, I started evaluating, okay, is this one that I'm ready to let go of? Yeah, okay, out the door. And so my lifestyle now, compared with my lifestyle 15, 20 years ago, is vastly different, but nobody ever told me I had to change. I made those changes because the people in my inner circle lived their lives differently, and I admired that, and I wanted to be more like them, and so I started changing those habits little by little. And there were times when I'd ask them, how do I go about this? What's the best thing to do? So if you make yourself available, then when the time is right, hopefully they will come to you. And if they go to somebody else, great. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be their only source of information. Just cheer them on, encourage them, and let them know that you're there. I've noticed I've started doing this at the end. I don't know what that's I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But it's a hard spot to be in when you really just want the best for somebody and they are not to a point yet where they want the best for themselves. It's rough. But a lot of times they'll get to a point where they're ready to give it a shot, and you just be waiting in the wings and ready to swoop in and help them when they're ready. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I did. Today was just as restful and chill as yesterday. It was so chill I didn't even upload yesterday's vlog yet. I better do that. I'll do that one and then this one, just in time to get ready for another one tomorrow. See you then.